Welcome everyone. MW-TRADINGWORLD. We're gonna do a vid today. Gonna talk a bit about the market. We're gonna talk a bit about, it's a crypto related vid today, so it's all about crypto. We're gonna talk a bit about leverage trading and where you should be very careful and where you should focus on. So I'm gonna start directly with the Bitcoin longs on Bitfinex. These are the Bitfinex longs. And something I want, because I got a lot of questions about the Bitfinex longs and shorts, and people try to understand how they can use this for their own protection or gains. So something I wanted to point out here is, if you look at the daily candle of the longs, what are we seeing? 1, 2, 3, 4 red candles. And if you look at the Bitcoin price, what we're seeing, 1, 2, 3, let's say this was a green one, because if we would put it on the Heikin-Ashi, these are all green candles. So let's put on the long, let me put it over here. What are we seeing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And here we've got, well, it's more than 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say 8. So something you need to understand, how is this possible? This is very, very easy and simple to explain. It's just whales are not the same like retailers. Whales have a lot of money, and they have a lot of more info, inside info about Bitcoin price and how it's traded. And what I've also been trying to tell you guys and explain you guys is that these guys, they are always one step ahead of us. So for now, why is it so? And B, Will Killer, why is Bitcoin candles going green while the longs are going red? It's very simple. When a retailer is trading leverage, most of the retailers have like liquidations levels, and most of the retailers also over leverage themselves, and that's just greed, because they try to make a lot of money in a very short period of time. And because of that, to make more gains, they have to higher up their leverage, or they have to higher up the amount of that they're trading with. So they always have got liquidations levels, and when they got liquidations levels, they get emotional and they get scared. And what happens is, when a trade goes against them or goes against them, they're freaking out. So a lot of people, what do? They start selling or buying in again, and then selling, buying in again, selling, buying in again, etc., etc. Well, first of all, this is very, very, very good for whales. Just for people to understand, exchanges are whales. It's just how it is. Exchanges are whales, and the more you trade and the more you go in and out, the more money they make. It's just how it is. So that's why I'm not going to start with the basic of leverage trading, because as shared, I will do that on my MaxC global trading group. I will there start to do the basic and the vids about the basics, how to trade leverage. But for me now, it's just at the bigger picture to explain you guys why is this happening. It's very simple. These are whales, when they enter leverage trading and they open up longs, these guys have so much money. Probably their liquidation price will be at 500k Bitcoin or 200k Bitcoin or 300k Bitcoin. So they really don't care if the Bitcoin price goes up or down and up and down. They have all the patience of the world, so they just keep patiently waiting. They can wait for a year, 2 years. These guys have a lot of money. So just imagine yourself going to a casino. You're going to a casino and you put in, like, you're playing roulette, and you put it on red. You lose it. And then you put the double in. You lose again. Then you put the double of that amount in. You just go along until it hits black, and then you made your money back. And when they put in the money at red and they win it, they just take the money and go. This way, it's almost impossible for someone like this to lose money. This is almost the same. These guys they just don't lose money. And how is that so? Because they have a lot of money. They just put it in, they wait. And what are we seeing over here is very simple. What you're seeing over here is these wheels that bought in at, I don't know, 20K, 15K, 70K, 18K, 25K, 27K, whatever. They are taking profit. They are closing their longs. So at these levels, they are closing their longs. They are taking profits, or maybe even some are at break even, that bought in or at much higher levels are taking their profits. But this is what you're seeing here. And so you have to see it like this. When you see red candles coming down at the longs, it means that wheels are taking their profits or break even, but I think it's just profits, a lot of profits, and they take profits, and that's why you see this thing going up. And if we would look at the shorts, shorts is another story. Shorts is when wheels, most of the times, they know that there is some kind of FOMO going on, or they just know that the price will probably go up more. They start closing their shorts, but most of the shorts will start to get opened when they think that the market will turn around, and so Bitcoin price will be going down again. So they start building at higher levels. For now, if we're looking at the weekly candles. Let me put it on the normal candles. Yeah, what we're seeing is that they didn't really start to accumulate and start opening shorts. And this is something to keep in mind, that these wheels probably think that the Bitcoin price will maybe go higher, so that it will break up again. But I can tell you that these things can go very hard, because those longs, if you can see, they could skyrocket up just out of nothing. So this thing could out of nothing get broken up. You even can draw a trend line over here, as you can see. And for now these wheels are just sitting here. There are not a lot of wheels opening their longs here. But we have to be very careful, because why? This data that I'm showing you is just based on Bitfinex. Bitfinex, why do I share charts about Bitfinex? Because I know that Bitfinex doesn't have a lot of retailers. There are a lot of wheels over here, and that's why I keep tracking them. But this is just a small share of the total market of Bitcoin. So for example, Coinbase has got, I think, the biggest liquidity, together with Binance. So this is, for me, it's not law, but it's something I keep an eye on. And this is the short explanation for you guys to understand the longs against the shorts. And I can tell you that in the past months, this chart has helped me a lot, because every time when we reach these levels, I was very careful with my bags, and I sold a lot of bags also, because at these levels, most of the times the shorts will get opened again, and you'll see that the Bitcoin price will go down again. So this is something just to keep an eye on. But guys, it's no law. Let's go to Bitcoin. Bitcoin, yes, Bitcoin. Well, we hit the first target. The team get filled over here. They made very nice profits, very easy. It dropped to the 35. I think they jumped out at 35.3. Yes, so they made like $800 drop, and this is the style. I will explain more when I will be making the leverage trading vids from the basics of. But like I'm always saying, you always take profits, and you never let a winning trade become a losing trade. So I got a question also on my Twitter. What are you thinking? Are you thinking it's a good time to open shorts or to open longs? Well, it's very, very, very easy for me to answer this question. When Bitcoin makes a move, and let me put it on the weekly, it's just it's very simple. When Bitcoin makes a move, let's take it from here. Bitcoin makes a move of 50%. That's for me when I will be, if I would be trading, if I would be shorting, I would look for shorts. I would look for shorts. I'm only focused on shorts. Longs is when Bitcoin drops like 40, 50%, 30%. That's when I would be looking for longs. When Bitcoin makes a move of 50%, I will be only looking for shorts. So it's no science. And does that mean that we can't go up more? For sure, we can go up a lot more. I even adjusted this line today because I was looking for some price action, previous price action, and we got a hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits on the 37k level. So the longer it takes for wheels to pump this up, the higher the line will be also, because now we are at 36.3. If it takes next week, it will be 36.6 and then until 37. But we could also, these are weekly candles, we could also have a spike to the 37k and then come back, because it's only valid on a closed candle. So for now, the buy pressure is like shared. I got also a DM from another guy. He was asking me, thanking me in the DM. He told me, MB, I watched your video 4 days ago, 5 days ago, I don't know what it was, and he told me, you are just literally saying there's a lot of buy pressure and we're probably going to that 36k level. And he was, I don't know what he was doing, he was opening some loans on altcoins or whatever, I don't know what it was, and he made like sick gains and sold when Bitcoin hit the 36k levels and made really huge profits. Let's just say this, that's all on you, not on me. Because if Bitcoin would have dropped to the 30k level, then you would have lost a lot of money. So give those credits only to yourself and not to me, because I'm not the one that told you to long that or do whatever. The only thing I do, I show you the charts and I show you what I think and where price is going and what I'm seeing on the charts. I'm no oracle. So for now, I'm just eyeing this, and I'm really watching the 36.2 level, and I'm also watching the 37k level, because as pointed out, and about altcoins, I'm seeing a lot of altcoins doing very good. So I'm really happy for people that have been DCA buying past months at lower levels. I would suggest that at some point you have to look to take some profits and to buy back in at lower levels. I wanted to show something else, the dominance chart, because that's a very important chart to watch at this moment. As you can see, a lot of altcoins are doing great. They're just rising together with Bitcoin, and that has got to do with the USDT rise. But you have to see that actually this thing is just going up. If this thing would just, let me put on the indicator, let's see where we are. Yeah, if this thing would only come back to retest this level over here, the 51, certain altcoins, a group of altcoins, could really do very good. So keep an eye on that one, because if Bitcoin stays chopping around between the 36, 35, 34 and Bitcoin dominance would drop, a group of altcoins could really outperform Bitcoin very good. So that's something to keep an eye on, because we're coming here at this this is really a lot of resistance over here, a lot of price action. So it's really, yeah, it's risky. But what I would do is I would check all the BTC pairs of all the altcoins and check the ones that are really wrecked or are breaking out on the BTC pair, and those will be the ones that will outperform Bitcoin if the Bitcoin dominance will come down and will not reach these levels at the 57. So we have to see. But if Bitcoin dominance would go to the 57, you can expect Bitcoin also to go at much higher levels, to go to maybe 42k or 48k. It could go very big. But for now, we're just tracking the Bitcoin price. So that's it for this vid. By the way, I wanted to end this vid by saying that yesterday I got some DMs from Max C. They have contacted me, and they want to offer me a partnership, and I'm negotiating with them to get some because they told me, you know, all these exchanges are the same. You can make a lot of money, you can make this, you can make that, you can make that. I told them very clear, I'm not the one that I did my own research, and MACD is at this moment, just for trading ins and outs and whatever, it's the lowest fees available. So you guys are already doing great, and I'm not going to partner up so you can make me rich. No, I want to negotiate with you guys if you can get me a deal from which the retail fam can get even lower fees to trade on altcoins and whatever. And if they can approve that, I will do whatever I can to get a lot of retailers trading on MACD, because it's just how it is. They have the lowest fees, and if you're an in and out trader like me, you can save yourself a lot of money, So to be continued about that. So I'm negotiating with those guys to get a nice deal, and I will be active in the TG group to do more specific and detailed vids. So yeah, a lot coming from MB Will Killer, and we'll be charting a lot of shit coins and altcoins. Have a nice one, and bye bye guys.